gang, FLX Beer Reviews back again for another episode of As the Beer Swirls. I'm Dan.
I'm Mike. Dan, what are we drinking? Where'd you get it? Had to be like Quickly's or Joey's or something
Mike.
like that.
Nope. This beer comes courtesy of Jordan over at Keep It Funky Beer and Dank Reviews.
We haven't had a beer from him in a while.
I always get tripped up by his name because on Instagram he's got like multiple accounts and it's like hip hop brews and hats and beats and bobs and
Anytime I tag him in the video, I just pick one.
Yeah,
it's the first one I saw and that's the one.
This beer, like I said, from Trillium. And this is PM Dawn. This is their American Stout with cold brewed coffee. 9% ABV. Canned on 1/3/2024.
Oh, okay.
So almost a year.
Almost
a year. Yeah. We wanted to review this PM Dawn at nighttime. So here we are.
We really planned this well.
Oh, yeah.
What was the ABV on that?
9%.
9%. Okay.
Brewed in Massachusetts. Yeah, they're in Canton, Massachusetts and Boston, Massachusetts. So
pretty sure Nerd Sense works there or some such thing. Oh. It looked a little oily coming out of there. Was
yeah,
it
a little
right?
dark. A little dark.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right.
I'm excited.
Are you?
I am.
I'm excited.
Did you ever see that meme with Bill Hader? Oh, yeah. Like when somebody's telling you something and you act it. Oh, yeah.
He's got a meme for everything. That is pitch black.
So excited.
That looks great. Cola.
We had PM Dawn before with coconut, I think, and it was like pretty old. It was from Steven's basement. He sent it to us.
Name. Yep. Yeah, the resource. He's got some beers down there. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that is all the cold brew coffee.
All the cold brew coffee. So
wow.
Some people say
coffee should only be brewed hot. And those people are right.
Man. Starting to get cracks in it.
That's just age.
Yes. Anyways, some people say that cold brew coffee has a very distinct taste and smell comparatively to traditionally brewed coffee.
Okay.
So
I myself won't touch the stuff.
So I think of the coffee variant from a couple of years ago from Bourbon County.
Oh yeah, okay.
Where a lot of people are like hating on it because it wasn't a lot of coffee, but if you drink it, it's like more like a cold brew coffee kind of vibe.
Oh, okay. So. Okay. I can see where the distinction is necessary.
Oh yeah.
But it is. It's all the coffee.
It is all the coffees.
Oh wow. You're starting to get some of the stout notes coming in through there, but it is all just roasty coffee. At least on the aroma.
I have hesitation.
Uh-oh.
I just hope, please. I hope it's not some overcarbonated. I have hesitation.
Okay. Cheers. Thanks, Jordan.
Please be creamy.
Okay. Carbonated, not overly carbonated. Okay. Talk to me. What are you thinking? This is a different tasting beer than what I smelled.
You're a coffee guy.
I like coffee.
Like you drink coffee every day, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you think?
I think it... On the nose, it was complete cold brewed coffee, which I don't drink. I have no relationship with.
Is that because you just don't want to, or because...
Yeah, because I like coffee hot. I don't
okay.
like cold coffee. On the palate, however, I think this thing is shining. Okay. It is a dark chocolate brownie batter, kind of nutty. Like there's some like cashew almond kind of nuts in there.
Yeah.
A little bit of vanilla in there, all wrapped around the coffee bean. It's soft, but there's a nice amount of carbonation kind of breaking it up to make it not overly sweet. It's very tasty.
It is a very tasty stout. It's very well put together. I think it has. So earlier we had a stout or a porter that had cola vibes.
That was a stout.
Was that a stout? Oh yeah, that was a stout.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So sort of getting that here, but maybe leaning more towards like root beer, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that.
The coffee, like I said, all the coffee on the nose. Yeah, I mean, tons of big cacao vibes on it. I can see where you're getting the vanilla. There also is like a bit of prune in there, I think.
I can absolutely see that too.
Body is a little thin for 9. Touch. Okay. I wanted it to be just a little bit creamier. For a year, the coffee is. I'm shocked that the coffee held up the way it did.
Yeah, I great mention because I don't think it's fallen off at all. I mean, if it has, I can't imagine this thing fresh. It must just be like drinking liquid coffee beans. I mean,
it's got to be too much. That'd be too much for me.
I would think so. Like,
I'm a good coffee, like 1 a day.
Yeah,
but not every day.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
I'm
a big French roast guy too.
I like French roast. That's usually
French roast. French roast, the Starbucks French roast. Boom.
I think that's where I get like, especially the last 10 years or so, where I don't want cold coffee because if I'm drink cold coffee, I'd rather have it in a stout. I'd rather have all those notes that I would get from a good coffee in a nice stout.
I'm torn.
Okay.
Because yet again, I fall on that Trillium tree of... Is it super solid? Yes. Is it to style? Yes. Does it check all the boxes? Yeah. Sure. But if I had this, yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was my only thing. I was like, does it set itself apart?
No.
I think it's a very serviceable coffee stout.
And here's the thing. Again.
Well made.
If this was down here.
No, I get it.
You'd get it, but you'd pay $26 for the 4-pack.
Oh, I wouldn't get a 4-pack.
Yeah. I just... that's the thing. See, that's where Trillium falls for me. Every time I freaking try Trillium, most of the times, there's nothing from Trillium that's really... I've been like, yo, that's... Like, it's good. It's super solid. Maybe they set some trends. But in this day and age, I feel like there's nothing that I've had that really just... I'm like, whoa. Gotta have Trillium.
Yeah.
Based on that.
My shitty memory aside, I'm trying to remember, because we had some of their fruited sours, right? And if I recall, did we like those were better than... I remember the IPAs being just kind of meh. Like, nothing special. But I remember the fruited beer being like, oh, this is kind of where it...
I'll tell you what, I had bought an IPA. Forget. Maybe it was Double Dry Hop Melcher Street or something. It wasn't Congress. I think it was Melcher. It was all mosaic one. They had like tons of nice blueberry and stuff. That was good. I was like, this is good.
Okay.
This is good. And if you see this and you're from the Massachusetts area and can get this for a relatively cheaper price than $26 for the 4-pack, I would definitely urge you to get it if you were a fan of coffee and or traditional stout styles.
Absolutely.
If you're looking for that new wave, new school kind of, we throw everything that we can in the stout and we boil it down to where it's a oil, you're not going to enjoy this one, I think.
Or really, if you're looking for, like, you like those sweeter side stouts. Like, this is much more of a dry...
Oh, we didn't even talk about the bittering.
Yeah, the bitter, I mean, it's all coffee bean, dark chocolate bitterness. So yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it's of a new school variety stout.
I mean, I was excited to have it though. I was excited.
Yeah, I mean,
that's something I get. And...
Yeah, it's still a good stout. Like I like this stout a lot. It's very tasty. Like this is one like if I saw it and I could get a single can now and again, I would for a reasonable price.
Yeah. I don't know. What's your guys' experience with Trillium? I just feel like it's not a letdown, but it's like kind of like, okay, I'm here.
Have you had Trillium collabed with Kettlehead?
Now, see, the collabs are good.
That's a good collab.
Trillium collab with Other Half.
Yeah, that's a good collab. It's sad that when I think of Trillium now, I'm just like, oh, that side trail.
And this one, Jordan got to us when he stopped at Trillium, when he was up there. So, which is nice, but maybe it's a deal of the beers that are getting distributed down here are just kind of like flagship, just bare bones, appease to everyone kind of beers.
I could. That'd be weird. But if you're gonna send stuff down, it's like I can get bare bones stuff from other close breweries. It's like send me your good stuff.
Yeah, but okay. I think it's that situation where it comes down here, people say Trillium.
They're definitely. You remember? It always makes me think of like you draft someone too high in fantasy football because you're drafting the name and not the caliber of the player anymore. Like how many times you're taking Cordero Patterson over and over again, thinking he's gonna return another kick.
I went Kelsey Mahomes first 2 rounds this year. Mahomes sucks in fantasy this year.
Right. It's one of those things. You see Trillium, you know the name. They're an upper echelon craft beer, but for me, there's a lot of other ones I would rather get.
Upper echelon. In the past?
I think they're still regarded up there, aren't they?
Yeah. I'd be interested to see if they had, like, in Boston, right?
Okay.
So if you had them side by side,
yeah.
Here's the Trillium tent, here's the Treehouse tent.
Okay.
What's the lines look like?
Oh man, that's a good question.
And I feel like this whole review is like shitting on Trillium, but it's not meant to be. I'm just, I got to be honest, and
I've never had anything that
because I would hate for someone to buy this for $26.99, $27 for a 4-pack, and just be like, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, we've had some really good Treehouse stouts, like just superb Treehouse stouts.
Yeah. Now, they make those crazy stouts at Trillium. I saw them.
See, yeah, that's another thing.
This is a classic style.
What if it might be a whole different ball game going to the actual brewery and having like these beers that you can't get outside of that area that are just ungodly good.
Yeah.
You know, it might be like you said, we're just getting, here's this IPA and this double IPA and this stout and this fruited one.
Yeah.
Like, and that's all we're getting. So I would definitely like to visit at some point and see what else I have.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Did we rate it?
No.
Oh.
I'll give it an even 4 because it is a very serviceable coffee stout. And if that's the itch you're looking to scratch, there it is.
Yeah. A 3.7. No, 3.8.
Okay.
If they up the body to match the 9%, I think I'd be in it a little more.
Yeah, I can see it.
This beer could be totally different.
It's a little more body, you think?
Yeah, a little bit more body.
Okay.
I think that I want that satiny, just
a little more oily.
Luxurious.
Yeah, okay.
Not oily.
Honestly?
I'm talking like velvet.
All right, let's say it was a little more velvety smooth and maybe the like dark decadent chocolate was ramped up a little bit. Then maybe it's a different
How ironic. I'm getting tired of drinking this coffee beer.
We just wanted to get a night review. That's all we want. All right. Well, hey, Jordan, thank you for all the beers you've sent and for allowing us to try this one. Good stout. It's putting Dan to sleep. Down in the description, let us know. You like Trillium? You like stouts? You like coffee? Do you like chips? Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.